What you mean? Why am I so mad? Have you seen what I've been going through?
Okay,
these
but
past few days. I just wanted to stop. I wanted to stop. I want people to stop making fun of my song. From the screen to the ring to the pen to the king. I'm literally talking about every aspect in my life, and people are making fun of it.
It seems like the snowball is continuing downhill and is only gaining more and more mass and size, and that snowball is KSI's saltiness and anger. Apparently, KSI has serious anger issues because I've seen him more and more pop up in interviews as well as his own videos talking about the reaction to his new music and his new music video, and he is very upset about its reception.
But all jokes aside, if it had a different beat, different melody, different lyrics, different theme,
different artists, yeah, if the whole thing was different, it would be better, right? Fantastic. This was literally my top comment. If anything, it's actually the most liked comment on the fucking music video. It's got more likes than my actual music video. A comment! 202,000 likes on this comment. Why aren't you liking the video? Yo, this is crazy. This hate. Bro, I'm getting the same treatment as Rebecca Black when she released Friday. But my music is good!
Now, the weird thing about this is that the music didn't really have a great rollout. The way that the rollout occurred is that he basically started off by going after Dan TDM on Twitter, saying that he has no business to open his mouth, talking about him serving kids a Lunchables clone, and that he himself is someone who is a business person, an entrepreneur, and that Dan and other people are just jealous. Now, in response to this, a lot of people were saying that KSI was kind of pushing the envelope a little bit too much. He was over-exaggerating and overheating, and that he was wrong and that he should apologize. And in fairness, KSI said that he will. He then goes on to say that in order for you to see his apology, you need to click a Twitter link to see the rest of his apology, and it ends up being a pre-order or a stream 2 link for his new song that is coming out called The Thick of It. Now, this was a smart rollout in the sense that a lot of eyes were put on the music, but it was a lot of negative eyes because as soon as the video dropped, the negativity came too with it. I mean, when I say people came out to hate, it was like the hateocracy from the Boondocks. Brothers were lining up, getting ready just to literally listen to and clown KSI. So much so that it's become a trend on TikTok and a trend online to put on KSI just to show how cringe or disgusting it is, and from there move on. Now, the funny thing about this is that KSI has continued to do interviews talking about the negativity that's pushed against Lunchley and the negativity pushed against this particular song, and he's gotten pretty upset. Notably, the one I saw with him and Aiden Ross, it seemed like he was really perturbed and really mad.
What you mean? Why am I so mad? Have you seen what I've been going through?
Okay,
these
but
past few days. I just wanted to stop. I wanted to stop. I want people to stop making fun of my song. From the screen to the ring to the pen to the king. I'm literally talking about every aspect in my life, and people are making fun of it. I'm fantastically happy. I love life. Life is great.
So why are you so negative?
I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here, but I'm happy.
What?
Oh, I don't think you understand. When you spend your time, hours in the studio, working on beats, working on music, working on lyrics, to make sure you have the best of the best, and you release that into the world, and people then go, oh, I'm gonna die, but by the way, KSI song's playing. Let me pause that before I go back to dying again. Like, these fucking memes are stupid. You don't fucking understand because you haven't released a song before. Imagine putting your heart and soul into a project and then releasing it to the world and everyone's going, ha ha.
And it just seems like to me KSI is letting the hate get to him. He's letting all the anger build up. He's taking things too seriously, and he's only contributing to the gas fire that is growing the popularity in a negative way and putting more negativity on him and more eyes on him. And from this, he's able to capitalize and get more viewers and get more people to look at his music in general, so that when he does drop the EP and the other songs aren't ass, he'll actually keep some of them and continue on with more of a better rollout. Now, here's the thing. I thought KSI was doing the vanilla, I'm upset, I'm angry, I'm a little too salty, and I almost took the bait. Bro is out here baiting us right now, because I listened to the song thinking that it wasn't that bad, and it's ass. The song is actually ass, but here's the problem. I am a closet KSI fan. Please, no one, do not say it out loud. I don't want anyone to know this. But when I listened to KSI's song with Lil Wayne, Lil Weezy, I was actually astonished. Not only was I astonished because the flow was ridiculous, the beat selection was amazing, it was actually a great Wayne feature. I mean, to be fair, Lil Wayne is basically Lil Baby before Lil Baby existed, and even better in my opinion, because for a while, Lil Baby was a cheat code where you'd have him as a feature on your song, but he's literally carrying the song. You don't care about anything but Lil Baby. Wayne is different, where his verse and his feature is great, but he also actually pays attention to the theme of the song. He actually pays attention to your lyrics and what you say, and he actually does a really good job and tries to bring his best. And he's done this for so many artists, big and small, and doing this for KSI, I was surprised. And on the song, KSI actually sings. He actually sounds good, and it sounds nothing like this corny ass Chuck E. Cheese little kid song called The Thick of It. And that's when I realized something. I said, hold on, how is KSI devolving? Or is he? Is he simply pretending to put out a bad song? It is a bad song, but he's pretending that he thinks it's good, even though it's subpar. It's not the worst song ever, but it's definitely not good. And not only is he pretending that it's good, he's getting mad at the reception it's receiving. He's upset that people are saying this. And at the same time, he is then going to go ahead and go on interviews and pretend to be upset and get more eyes on him. And he wants more people to joke about it. He wants more people to talk about it, thus creating a negativity cycle for this particular song that gets more eyes on him, gets him more exposure. And even in his latest video, he basically hints at the label said he should react to the negative videos. And you can tell he's putting on a show, he's putting on an act, and he's basically more upset than he actually is. Now, I don't know why it takes people this much time to read into this. Maybe it's because I'm one of the few individuals that is in a limbo in life where I technically am an adult, but I'm also a big enough loser to watch content like this and soak it in. So I might just be on the precipice of limbo where my IQ is slightly too high for this, but at the same time, I should be ashamed for even looking at this. Now, with all that being said, I think that this is a genius marketing move if KSI comes out soon after this and does a Lil Uzi Vert move. Remember Lil Uzi Vert's album, the Pink album, that was absolute garbage, hot trash. And shortly afterward, Uzi promised that he would drop a new album that would make the fans happy. Now, I do not know if he did or did not do this. If he did, it would have been a smart move. But me personally, I love God. I don't love Lucifer. I ain't trying to listen to Lil Uzi Vert. And I think KSI, if he drops an EP or drops another song with a better rollout by saying, guys, I know the first one you didn't like it, but this one I'm really going to try, give it a fair chance. Whatever he needs to say to win his fans over. And again, really what he's done to his fans isn't necessarily a gigantic betrayal. He's basically portraying a heel character. If you watch WWE, right now KSI is in his Hulkamania era when he goes into the villain arc. He's basically trying to drum up a lot of negativity to get more eyes on him and then drop an EP or drop a song. Trust me, I believe that before Christmas, KSI will drop either a new album or a new song that will actually be fire, or I'll be completely wrong and KSI is actually a hothead, but I find that hard to believe. I genuinely think that this is all a ploy. He purposely made a bad rollout and he purposely made a subpar song just to get the negativity, just to get the eyes, just to get the views. And from there, he can parlay it into retaining some of those when he actually drops some good music.
At the end of every single video, make sure you ask people to rate and subscribe to your content. It makes them feel like they're involved even though they're really not. And most importantly, make sure they comment on every single video. If you have to, disguise it. You know, call it something like the question of the day. And really make them think you're gonna really read it when you really don't have to. Ha ha ha!